HTTV in association with Absolute Warehouse Services. Danny, thanks for joining us so soon after today's loss to Stoke. Disappointing afternoon, obviously. Despite the first half performance, we did get back into a really good position in the game. But give us your thoughts on why it didn't go your way today.
It was a car crash of a performance. We didn't play well first half. We were well off of it physically, off of it mentally. Looked a bridge too far for the group. Just haven't got enough senior players. Obviously lost Catcher in the week. Gave us a real problem because we've just got nobody that can play on that high up on that right side. Obviously the nature of Danny Sips is a supporting fullback, so you need to get width on the outside of him. It's very hard when you're playing with 4 central midfielders, but try to change it. Spoke at half time. Sometimes you speak technically and tactically, and we swapped the wide players. I thought that helped get ourselves back in the game, get 2-1 up in a really good place, and then just implode. That's disappointing and hard to take, but that's what we have to do. We have to suck it up. Have to try to look ourselves in the mirror. I don't think any of us will sleep well on the back of that performance. And there's a bit of soul searching to do to try to look for the answers and move forward.
Stoke came here today with a real physical presence throughout the team, particularly up front. Sam Vokes does a really good job for them. Despite the fact that we struggled with that, it was 2 set-piece goals that we scored again, so it looked like for the first 15 minutes of the second half that we might have matched that challenge, but then at 2-2, it seemed to all go wrong, didn't it?
Yes, Sam Vokes was outstanding. I thought he led the line superbly for Stoke and gave us a difficult afternoon. We were disappointed with some of the goals that we conceded, for sure. The second goal, I'm disappointed with the referee because it's a clear foul on the. We're 2-1 up. It's a clear foul in the back of Hoggy. He's missed that. I thought he missed 2 penalties. He refereed us against Barnsley. He missed an absolute clear penalty. Then he's just well short of the level. Well short of the level for me. I thought potentially there's a sending off from Lindsay as well. He's he's on a booking. He makes a tactical foul. We're 2-1 up at the time. These are really important moments. But listen, I don't want to blame referees because we can't affect referees, and it'd be really weak of us to do that because the performance was well short. And the third goal is just calamity. I don't know what Cam's thinking. He's young, but he can't keep making those mistakes. So we have to look at that. And then obviously they get 3-2 up, and then you start to have to chase the game. And when you do that, you leave yourself open and vulnerable, and that's what happened. And we end up conceding the 4th and the 5th, and hard to take.
Given that you say this might have been physically a bridge too far and mentally today for the group, is it a relief now that we're almost through that Christmas period? We've got Southampton in the FA Cup coming up pretty soon, granted, but then you do have a week. Is it an opportunity for you guys now to take stock of what overall hasn't been a bad Christmas period by any stretch?
Well, we take one step forward and then we take one step back, and that's the truth. And we had the potential to be a really good Christmas period, and if we'd found a way to win today, then we'd have been really pleased with the work that we've done. But we're just, if we're honest, we just haven't got enough senior players. We're just short. We're really, really short. And when the games come thick and fast as they do, it catches up with you. And it caught up with us today. And the problem is when you've only got 13, 14 senior players, you can't move it around. You've got injuries within that anyway. And when you do move it around, you've got no balance into your team. You've got no partnerships or relationships. And it's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. And but this is what we've inherited. This is what we find, and we've got to try now. We've got a transfer window that is open, and we've got to work hard to try to get some balance into the group to help us for the second part of the season.